The Canon EOS R is one of the most highly anticipated cameras to come out this year. We had to play with it to find out what the fuss is all about. Our first impressions? It's bigger than Canon's previous mirrorless cameras, but that's because this mirrorless has a full-frame 30.3 megapixel sensor. But does bigger mean better, and does it make the camera more comfortable? How a camera feels is a very personal thing, but for me, the molded hand grip, the cut around the shutter button and the thumb grip at the back made it feel snug without being too cramped. The body is surprisingly light at only 660 grams, and for comparison, the 5D Mark IV is around 900 grams. But before you get too excited, most of the new RF lenses are heavier, especially the 50mm 1.2 and the 2870 f2. The on and off switch is a new design, which you can find on the top left hand side of the camera, and the mode dial is, well, it's a button. Canon have added in a top LCD to display a variety of shooting information, and it can be set between a light or a dark background. Just below the top LCD is the all-new touch bar control, which we haven't seen on a camera before. The bar can be set up to change a wide range of settings like your autofocus modes, ISO, control your audio levels, or even to turn on the focus magnifier for critical focusing. A customizable control ring on the new RF lenses allows you to change settings like your exposure compensation, ISO, shutter speed or aperture, and can be set to only respond when the shutter is half pressed. There is only one SD card slot on the EOS R, but it does support the faster UHS-2 speed cards. The camera also has a fully articulating LCD touchscreen, which is ideal for vloggers and video shooters. The Canon EOS R shoots 4K video at 25p and Full HD at up to 50p, but the 4K mode does have a 1.7 crop or a 1.8 crop if using digital stabilization, which means you might have to consider wider lenses if you plan to shoot in 4K. The camera has Canon's excellent dual pixel autofocus system that can be used when shooting 4K. The dual pixel system is excellent for face tracking. Video shooters will appreciate how you can customize the speed of the movie autofocus to capture gentle focus pulls between subjects, but at the same time, you can select a quicker speed for faster autofocus performance from video. If you prefer manual focus, Canon have included focus peaking as well as the focus guide mode from their high-end cinema cameras. The EOS R has a high-speed slow motion mode that can record up to 100p in PAL. Keep in mind though, this fast frame rate is only available with a 720p resolution without digital IS, autofocus or audio. You can record 50p for up to 2 times slow motion in Full HD. You also have the option to shoot with Canon's C-Log, which is a flat color profile, and you can record straight onto your card in 8-bit, or with an external recorder at an impressive 10-bit. C-Log is available in the manual exposure video mode and allows you to pull the widest dynamic range possible off the sensor. A big feature of the EOS R is that it's incredibly customizable, which makes it a great camera for a wide range of different shooting conditions. You can modify settings as precise as the exposure level increments, the shutter speed and aperture range, or the direction of the control dials, as well as the sensitivity of the focus ring on the RF lenses. The main dial, quick control dial and control ring can also be set up depending on your needs, which makes the EOS R a heavily customizable camera for both photographers and videographers. Thanks to Canon, we got to test out how the EOS R performed in a range of different shooting scenarios. Here are some of the shots that we got. To sum it up, the EOS R is a hugely versatile camera with some extensive customization options and great specs. It's an impressive entry for Canon into the full-frame mirrorless market.